Today we're going to show you the ultimate luxury adventure package. Imagine pulling up to your campsite and unhooking your Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham that has 11,000 miles, going around town, and then getting back to your beautiful Baronesse 740. Today we're going to give you guys a comprehensive walk around and test drive of this package we're going to be selling. Let's do it. Before we review this estate, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoy this content, please be sure to click like and subscribe below. Let's get in our Cadillac Stallion. Let's start off with the Stallion of this bundle. This is a 1995 Fleetwood Brougham with 11,000 miles. It's painted in dark cherry metallic, beautiful red interior as well, and it is like new. This was purchased 6,000 miles pulling that trailer. This does have the heavy duty option trailer package, so that's good for 3,500 pounds, and it's set up properly to tow that beautiful Tabard Baronesse 740. Front fascia is extremely nice. Your paint condition is like new. It is a very, very, very beautiful car. All of your chrome looks good. You have your Cadillac crest up front. There are no dents and dings. The only imperfections I can really see would be right here on the tinted factory glass, a little bit of hazing. Otherwise, very, very nice. Your tires are in great shape. I love the white walls. All of your wheels are in really nice condition. All of the chrome that would normally be dented or dinged or pitted is in very nice shape as well. The rear section, very clean. I love the iconic design of the Cadillac taillights. You do have your fuel fill right here. And look at how nice the condition is for all the metal. If you guys want to see underside shots of both the Baronesse and the Cadillac, take a look at the link below. You do have a functioning remote, so I can click this and it opens up. You're gonna have your SPID here. This is gonna have all your options for it. We do have the owner's manual, etc. Spare tire. We do have additional mats included. A dash cover, which is great if you're gonna use this. And then we have the tow mirrors that mount to the actual front fenders, which makes it a lot easier to drive because this is a little bit longer than normal. Looking at the trailer hitch, you're gonna see that's all proper. I love this setup because it gives you a little bit of stabilization as you're driving it. It does have the proper pinning. All the lights operate as they should. Starting at the rear quarter of the passenger side, very nice condition. All the paint is even throughout. Once again, all the bright work on this side, very nice. When you turn the actual radio on, the antenna operates. Opening up the rear door, look at how nice the condition is throughout. Door cards are very nice. You have your ashtrays that have never been used. Seat condition and leather condition, stellar. I'm gonna open the hood right now while you look at the passenger front fender and the tire and wheel condition. A little bit of pitting on these wheels, but overall shows very well. Look at the condition, it's beautiful. You have your mass airflow here. All of your hoses are very nice. There's no issues with the ignition system because that's behind the water pump. Very, very well maintained. Look at the actual wiper motor. Look at how beautiful that is. This was stored indoors. The only time that both of these have been outside is for use. That trailer, when we go and talk about it, that's probably the only one in the United States and available for sale. So these were custom coach-built trailers, and I can't wait to show you the inside. Jump inside. Let's start this up. We'll sit inside the air condition because it's hot here in Florida. Starting it up. Starts up nicely. 11,036 miles on it. Let's put the air condition up a little bit. AC operates as it should. You do have your radio that operates, and the antenna is going up right now. You can hear it. Stereo sounds great. Dash section, so you have a LED lit screen, fuel gauge. You have your Twilight Sentinel. Horn works as it should. You do have your garage door opener, glasses holder, and look at how nice the headliner is. Mirrors for your patrons as well. And how nice are these seats? Yeah, they are nice. I drive this every day. Opening up the center console, you're gonna have all of the actual information from when this went on its journey. So this was from Florida to Tennessee, and these are all the slips. We'll probably keep those, but it's kind of neat to see that this actually was used. It's not just something that we put together to sell. Leather condition's very nice. Rear seats, you could definitely fall asleep back there. Very nice condition. What do you say we take a look at that Baronesse? So this is a Baronesse 740. The exterior is extremely nice. I love these trailers because they're lightweight and they use very good materials. It is insulated, it does not creak or rattle when you're inside of it. You do have the ability to put down placards on all four corners to stabilize it when you remove the vehicle. These became famous in Europe due to the gypsy jazz groups. What they would do is they would have their families here, they'd play music throughout, and this was actually owned by a famous pioneer of gypsy jazz, the Reinhardt family. The actual owner of this setup right here is also a musician, and he utilized it with his family, and he said it was one of the best things he's ever done throughout the United States. I love the design back here. Look at how beautiful that is. And if you're looking at that plate right there, wait till you see inside. The other side of the trailer is very nice. You do have, once again, functioning glass. They pop open so you can have airflow. There's also netting for bugs. So if you guys go and travel into the forest, you can actually open it up and close it off. These are all vent components for the actual setup for your kitchen and sink, which we'll show you later on. When this was imported from Germany to the United States, they removed a lot of the propane accessories that were included for the stove. Most of the time in Europe, the families that would utilize these trailers would never cook inside due to odor. So they would be more so underneath the awning, cooking under the barbecue, enjoying time with the family, playing music, etc. Looking at the front section of the trailer, you have the beautiful crest here. You can open it up and then pull, and you're gonna have your battery supply. This is a lithium battery, and you have your screen here to showcase how much battery is being used, etc. Right now we have 70%, and you have additional mirrors, some propane for if you want to boil water inside the cabin. But very nice. I like the AstroTurf to protect it. Additional wires and additional components will be included and listed below. Let's jump inside. Welcome to the dining area. So this is all actual leather, and it has the rhinestones throughout, so it gives it a really nice class. You do have two chandeliers. So you have the single chandelier, which you need to remove when you're driving so it doesn't rattle everywhere, and then you also have a bowl style, which we'll have a photo of. This table actually goes down, and then this turns into almost a king-size bed, so you have additional room if you have children. All of the wood that you're seeing around me is actually cherry wood. This is not IKEA wood. This is real deal wood. The drapery was custom built for this coach, and it's not cheap to do. I just want you to know that. What you're standing on right now would be a Persian or Turkish rug. This is the real deal. This is included with the sale, so when you look behind it, you're gonna see that it's actually real. Right next to me, we have essentially the preparation area for food, or you could put items here. I'll show you that later on. This has been converted to a 2,000 watt electric heating stove. So you can turn on the temperature down here. So if I open this up, you're gonna have all of your controls, etc. Due to this being a custom built coach, this would normally be a seating area. This was utilized now for storage. So you have all of the fixtures, German engineered, all wood throughout. You can see that it's nice. You have storage. The buttons are all very beautiful. On this side, this would be your dining or preparation area. You can remove this, and you have a working stove and sink. You also have a locking feature right here, so you can lock the doors and they won't open. Open them, same thing. And I like how all this is built in, so you have the ability to put your cutlery. You also have the area for your towel. You have your light control here. More storage. Look at how nice the wood is throughout. So this trailer was completely converted from Euro spec to a US spec for electronics. It does have, once again, a lithium battery up front, so you can have all these lights on without any hookup. Also, it will control your refrigerator, which is right here. Nice and clean. And then you also have a locking feature right here. You can lock the refrigerator so it doesn't open. This would control your stove. You can turn on your shore power or your battery power. Inside of the boxes, you have more storage area, so like a pantry. Look at how nice the headliner is too. All the lights illuminated as they should. You can open this up if you'd like, if you want to have fresh air. That's most of the time what people do. We do have an air conditioned unit right underneath here, which is very nice. Storage boxes, once again. Lights that operate, so you can turn them on and off throughout. Power supply right here. This would be the wet box. So this is a wet room. Inside here, it's been converted to actual an actual storage, because most of the time they're not going to bathe in here. You can also add a sort of like a boat toilet inside here, or a chemical toilet. This is still usable, so if you pull all these shelves out, which are not affixed, you can just pull it all out. You can start to reuse this again. Let's close it. I love all the features on how they close. You have a mirror here, and then you are in the master, essentially. So you have a beautiful bedside with the curtains throughout, and the curtains match the interior motif of the actual main cabin. You do have sliders, and then these also can go down for a little bit of privacy. Everything is the same throughout. Very, very nice, very functional. You have more storage throughout, a mirror right there as well. And then underneath the bed, you have a spring-assisted storage. So this is all of the items that are going to be included. This would be your awning, your exterior table, some other items, a stove as well. So if you want to barbecue, you can. On this side, you're going to have your electronics. So you have all of your step-down converters, your fuse box as well, and some other electronics. And then you have your antenna for if you want to use cable. It's very beautiful. If you guys have any questions about this trailer, give us a call at 954-363-2261. Let's go take this thing on the road. All right, we're taking the 95 Cadillac out for a spin with our Baronesse 740. We're gonna jump on to 84 and then let you guys see some beautiful shots of it. The drivability is very nice. While I drive it at lower speeds, I'm gonna keep it into third gear basically. Taking corners, very easy. What I like about the actual trailer is you do have a stabilization point in the center, which is nice. You do not feel the trailer. We'll test out the braking right now. I would give it a little bit more distance, but this does have the equipment for this weight. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please be sure to click like and subscribe below. We enjoy unique machines like this. Obviously, we have a low mileage Cadillac that's pulling this beautiful one of, I think this is the only one in the United States that is also available for sale, Baronesse. Here comes the bridge. Let's see how the suspension reacts. It's not bad at all. Smooth. All your electronics work. So once again, remember when you're towing with the Baronesse attached, you can turn on your lithium battery and your refrigerator will stay cool because it's set up like that. Shore power is needed for the air conditioning system, but that's not a big deal. If you're going to go to a campsite, they should have that. And worst case, you can open up all the ventilation that unit has. We're going 47 miles per hour and it's super quiet. It's a different feeling for sure. And I think it'd be a great experience for someone to purchase this package and maybe do the journey to somewhere else. This motor has plenty of power. I don't feel any inclination of a trailer right now. Wipers work. Let's see if the cruise control works. Cruise control works. Let's give it a little bit of gas. You have the power to move around, which I like. We'll put it back into overdrive right now. There we go, in overdrive now. You don't even feel the trailer, boys. Nothing. Overall, very easy to drive. Once again, if you guys have any questions at all, give us a call at 954-363-2261. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful test drive. I'm out of here.